Gypsy moths have several instars, which means that they go from one size caterpillar, shed their skin, go to a bigger caterpillar and keep shedding their skin until they get to be the size of these. These are pretty much mature and ready to pupate. All right, when they're in the early instar stages, when the caterpillars are small, they tend to go up the tree during the day and come down the tree at night. As the caterpillars get bigger, they just stay in the top of the trees and
eat away.
Eat away, right. As they're coming up and down the tree, there is a natural virus that is able to kill the caterpillars, whether they are, whether it's a virus. We call it a virus if we don't know what it is, really. But we do. Some people think it's a bacterial disease, and some people call it a virus. Anyway, these caterpillars are exhibiting that as they're coming up and down the tree, they transfer this disease. So what we're looking for, if you see, look closely at this one, not too closely as you get infected with the hairs. These are full-grown caterpillars, but are dead as a result of this disease. So you'll have some that they're just still clinging by a set of prolegs, and the body juices just kind of come down. It's marvelous to think about, and they just kind of swell out, and then sometimes you'll see the juice running down the tree, and it's whatever turns you on. Anyway, you'll see other caterpillars, usually the smaller ones that are affected before they're full length, full 2 or 3 inches, will develop this fishhook pattern where they just they're clinging by prolegs in the middle, and both ends are hanging down. And but there's more of them on this side, and most of them on this side are infected. So that's a good sign.
That's wonderful.
It is.
Is it fatal to the tree?
No. Well, the gypsy moth, it depends on a lot of things. It's not good for the tree. This heavy infestation this year probably would not result in mortality if we don't have it next year. But after you have a couple of years of defoliation, especially associated with a drought or something, some additional stress, it's stress that kills the tree. But really, this oak tree has already, the gypsy moths started about the 30th of May. Memorial Day is their beginning, and this tree has already had about a month of energy storage, so it's doing its very best. The gypsy moths will be finished very soon, probably within 2 weeks, and there are the dormant buds on the oak will then open again, and we will have, these oak trees will be refoliated this fall.
I've seen it where like a late frost knocked leaves out, and then they put out another set of leaves.
Right.
So you're saying that could happen with the gypsy moths.
But it's very stressful on them because they got to tap into their store.
The dormant buds, they're part of the defense system of a tree is to have the normal meristematic growth bud where the branch is going to start. Okay, But as part of the defense system, there is a second bud that we call a dormant bud. It doesn't do anything as long as everything is normal. But if something happens to that first bud, then the dormant bud will be triggered and they will come out. And we'll see a lot of that on the oak by this fall. And that again is enough. Everything is trying to, the tree is trying to store energy, and so I am not alarmed. I hate it, but I am not alarmed by the degree of defoliation this year. From a mortality standpoint, there's more things that have to fall into place before it's a catastrophe.